Welcome to another modern gameplay. So today we're going to be talking about taking turns. Primarily, this deck is one of the best decks that I love to play. As you guys know, I'm actually a combo player, plus I also love taking turns decks. Now, this deck is somewhat a hybrid in between. It has many combos inside it in the form of your Snapcaster Recursion with your Time Warp. Also, the deck aims to win by a Snapcaster Lightning Bolt combo beatdown, or you can actually outvalue your opponent via Narset and Days Undoing mini combos. That being said, you also have an alternative win con through Jace, the ultimates. It's ultimate meaning that you can exile all cards from target player's library, then that player shuffles his or her hand into the deck, and you also have card draw in the form of Ancestral Vision and Opt. Other than that, the deck is very linear. Now on to the sideboard. Spell Pierce for those early interactions, Thing in the Ice for those low to the ground creature-based decks, and at the same time it's also a great source of damage, especially when you're comboing off your Time Warps one over the other. You also have Surgical Instructions for those graveyard recursions, Abrade for artifact/creature hates, Cleansing Wildfire, 4 of them against Tron, Niv-Mizzet, just so for that pesky control players, and last but not least, Engineered Explosives as a catch-all. Now that's done, on to the gameplay. Alright, here we are against Dark Ultar. I think that's the name. This looks solid, we're gonna keep it. We don't know what our opponent is playing, but we do have 2 Force of Negation to Ancestral Vision, and a Time Warp, 2 lands, is quite decent. Ooh, Tron, nice. So let's go with 1 Ancestral Vision. Pass the turn. Hopefully we can draw maybe a Remand. Would be nice. Oof. Turn 3 Tron, as per usual. Tick down. Oof, that's a Remand. Perfect. What we wanted to see. Sure. Star, okay. Means they don't have it as of yet, maybe? Or they just have Ulamog on hand. Worm Coil Engine. We're just going to shock this in. Yes. Get a Remand out there. Into another Remand, which is cool. I hope we get a land here. Land, please. Or a Narset. That's also something that can be done by the deck. Chromatic Star, okay. Another Worm Coil, here's another Remand. Finally a land. Relic, sure. 2 relics, okay. Flooded into a... Sure. Now it becomes whether or not it's worth slamming a Narset here. What are we going to find though? I think that's worth it. Ancestral Vision, because I want to exile the Ancestral Vision. Hopefully they don't have like Ugin, Ulamog. Sure. And that's in. 6 to cast. That's a Walking Ballista. Okay, that's something that I didn't want to see. Okay, it's tough. Sure. Okay. Okay. Yes, target me. It's another Time Warp. So, I think I can just go play land Lightning Bolt. So they can pump the Walking Ballista how many times? Play land. Get an Ancestral Vision out there. Lightning Bolt trades with this. Lightning Bolt. Sure. Then I will just cast a Snapcaster Mage. Run it out there so that we don't discard. Sure. Here's a Ancestral Vision. Okay, sure. Lightning Bolt. Narset. Okay, I'm just gonna take 6. Suspend, draw a card. That's a Lightning Bolt. So I guess I can just go play this card, get a Jace in there, and let's return this bad boy. Let's attack. Attack. Okay. Blast Zone. Show. Expedition Map. Show. Worm Coil. Show. Let's do a quick buffer. Let's Lightning Bolt you. Show. Let's start with draw 3 cards. Oof, okay. So we bring 2 Force of Negation in top of my library. We're gonna put this one into play. We're gonna cast a Time Warp. Okay. Then I'm going to opt. Actually, I should have opt first before I cast Time Warp. Sure. It's okay. Do opt. Put it on the bottom of my library. I don't draw that another card. Kinda okay-ish. Okay, let's draw 3 cards again. Put 2 back. This is 1. This is 2. This is a land. This is another Time Warp to me. Ancestral Vision happens. Target myself. I'm gonna say yes. Temporal Mastery. Let's pay 2. Gain another turn. Return it to hand. Play this land. Here's another Jace. Get this up. Draw cards again. Bring back 2 lands. This land and this land. Going to fetch. Shuffle it all in. Here's an opt. Bottom. Attack. From there, we can go proceed to the next turn. Draw a card. Let's go for another brainstorm. Draw cards. Oof. Okay, this is just brutal. So I'm gonna go put this one down and this one down. Play a land. Go to combat. Attack you. Here's a Snapcaster Mage. Sure. Okay, that's fine-ish, I guess. Can just remand my own spell. Time warp myself again. So let's draw 3 again. Let's bring 2 there. Play this land. Do we have enough? Is it enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can feign another Snapcaster here. Show. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Let's fetch for the land. Get that land. Get the Ancestral Vision going. Actually, start the Temporal Master now. Get the Ancestral Vision going. Go to combat. Attack. Let's draw 3 cards. Oof. Put 2. I think I don't need a... what you call this? A land and an opt. Here's a land. Going to attack you. Temporal Mastery me. Here's an opt. To an opt, I think. Here's a Snapcaster Mage on my opt. Okay. Flashback that opt. Bottom that land. Force of Negation. Okay, cool. My turn again. Okay, draw 3. Actually, I can finish the game now. Lightning bolt. Then lightning bolt. All right, on to game 2. Good game. Now we're gonna go to our sideboard. Let's see if it's good. For Cleansing Wildfire and to Surgical Extraction. That's what I like to see. Although the question becomes, what do we take out? Ancestral Vision is something that we can shave a little bit. Lightning Bolt maybe a little. Abrade is something we can consider as well, but it is what it is if they bring in those things. Temporal Mastery, shave that one. I like our combo here. Remand is also super good. We want that to be on our early hand. Ancestral Vision is just super great. And maybe we can shave some opt. Maybe 2 ops. Something along that lines. Because our opt becomes Cleansing Wildfire. Should be fine. Cleansing Wildfire, Scalding Tarn, definitely a keep. We're gonna keep. Okay, Chromatic Sphere. Nope. Should be a turn later, probably. Okay, is this a... That's an Ancient Stirrings, okay. Chromatic Sphere. Relic of Progenitus. It's okay. Fetch. Steam Vents untapped. Then we're gonna up. Surgical Extraction is what we need. Draw a card. I want to see what we have. This is a Cleansing Wildfire now. Gonna set a set stop here. I want to see what a Veil of Summer. Draw a card if opponent casts a blue or black spells. Spells you control can't be countered. You and your permanents you control gain hexproof. Okay, but that doesn't mean the library has hexproof. Or the graveyard has hexproof. So I can let them draw a card here. Then I'm going to Surgical. Take 2 damage. Oh, I should have stopped that. Okay. Should have done it my turn. That was a bad move. Okay. Should have done it during my turn. Oh no, they have it untapped. Okay, so that's fine. That's a Time Warp. This is a Mountain. They have the combo. Okay. Tragtusk. This is a Remand to the Tragtusk. Okay. Oblivion Stone. We need to have a land, guys. Cleansing Wildfire. Can we be greedy here? Search for a land, then they can still Tragtusk. So I think no. Oof. That's not what we want to see. Want to see a land. Oof. Okay. And Snapcaster here. Really need to hit our land drop, guys. Let's flashback that. Nope. Land, please. Okay. That's okay. We can live with that. Hopefully our opponent doesn't have a follow-up. Like an Ugin. We'll have a hard time. Okay. They're digging for it. Hopefully their only thing is like a Tragtusk, then should be fine. Tragtusk, sure. Okay. Maybe we can yeah, let's go with okay. Okay. Let's think about this. I need to fetch now. Let's go for a land. Let's go for Jace. Then let's go for draw 3 cards. Put 1. I'll probably go 1 and 2. Then this is where I go Visions. Can pass the turn. It's a lot of Time Warp, guys. Hopefully this can do us justice here. I can chump block with my Throgtusk here. Hopefully they don't have Big Daddy. So that's blast zone. Yikes. No big threats, please. Okay, we're going to block Thrag Tusk definitely. They're going to attack us? We're down to 9. 3, 7. Expedition map. Woo! Almost got me there. 6. Okay, that's blast zone mana. Right, okay. I think we got this. It's 1. Let's go. Yes, we're gonna pay some mana. Oof, they don't have anything. So we can attack. Do have a lot here. I can just go brainstorm again. Oof. Bring 2 cards, which is okay, 1 and 2. Here's a Narset. Here's an Ancestral Vision. And I'm going to pass the turn. We got this in the bag, guys. Got a lot of stuff taking down. We have 3 time warps. They don't have any recursion. Yeah, got this. Oh, is it my turn again? Don't mind if I do. Days and Bounds. We're going to draw 3 cards again. Bring back 2. Doesn't totally matter. Going to attack with our Snapcaster Mage. We're gonna time warp. We're going to tick down. Here's another time warp. I'll start fate sealing myself. Attack. Time warp again. Draw. Then look at the top 4. Nothing. Sure. Yep. Target me. Draw 4 cards today. Don't mind if I do. Another one. We're going to attack again with Snapcaster Mage. Now time warp myself. Okay. Then we're going to fate seal me. Put it on the bottom. Cleansing Wildfire. Okay. Oh, I do have another Snapcaster Mage. End my turn. Suspend. Target me. Yep, target me. It's a lot. This is a Scalding Tarn. Another time warp on myself. Then this is another Ancestral Vision. This is me fate sealing myself. Yes. Attacking you. Yep. Right, this is another Scalding Tarn. Fetch. Another land. Snapcaster Mage. Target. Time warp. Time warp myself. Another Cleansing Wildfire. Fate seal myself. Bottom the library. Go to combat. Attack. So the best way to win here, guys, is to, let me show you how it's going to be. Surgical extraction. Going to surgical extract there. Power plant. Take 2 damage here. Nature's Claim. Okay, show. 1, 2. Okay. Then from there, we're going to return Drag Task to owner's hand like this. Actually, let's attack first. Then you can return to owner's hand. Creates a 3/3, show. Then we can, each player draws a card. Yep, and then your Days Undoing. Yep. There we go. Show. Devastated. Destroy our Jace, that's fine. Okay. We're gonna block here just for safety reasons. Yep. Forgot about the vision. Mission of the vision. Play land. Here's another Jace. Return this to hand. Go to combat. Attack you. Another Cleansing Wildfire. Do you have another land? They don't have one. So that's another flashback of that. Another Cleansing Wildfire. And that's just it. GG. What could he possibly draw now? Sure. That's an Urza's Mine, I guess. Let's then draw a card. Nope. I draw a lot. This is just brutal. Okay, we're gonna attack first. Negation. Draw 3 cards. Bring back 2. Time Warp. Pass the turn. Discard. Alright, we lost the die roll here. Looking at our hand, we do have our turn 1 Ancestral Visions. Don't know what our opponent is about, but we can't turn down a turn 1 Ancestral Vision, so I'm gonna keep it. We're against Deathlighter. Oof. This is red. This is something that I might regret doing. We may not live to see turn 4. Okay. Okay, I guess. Ancestral Visions, pass the turn. Okay, there's only 3 cards in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, I think they mulligan down to 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they only have 7 cards in hand. Hopefully this is not a light up the stage. Skewer with the critics after the fact. Okay. So they are in a hurry. Snapcaster Mage. Maybe something that I can run. It's going to be tough, guys. Okay. Searing Blaze at me. Really? Oh, weird flex, but okay. I'm confused. Okay. Down to 11. 1 card in hand. Opponent's 1 card in hand. Hopefully we live by turn 4. Okay, let's try to minimize damage as we can. Have an opt here. Gonna go for a land. Sacred Foundry tapped. It's Goblin Guide, okay. Gonna attack here. Let's see what it reveals. That's an opt. So let's opt. To the bottom of the library. Yes, we're gonna cast that. Okay. Casts. Just hope that we can delay them further. Boros Charm. Yep. This is me down to 3. That's a Jace. I got an extra turn. We're down to 2. Okay, cool. I think we can hopefully get away with this. This is a Jace. The Mind Sculptor. This is my draw 3 cards. We're gonna bring... Lightning Bolt. Our opponent is down to 9. We may be able to get away with a Lightning Bolt. Cryptic definitely might be down. And a Temporal Master. Okay. Yep. It's 4th turn. We're gonna draw that many cards. Cast, target me. Yes, we're gonna play that. Okay, we're gonna cast that. It's another Time Warp. It's quite cool. We're now gonna go draw 3 cards. Okay. Bring two of these back. This is a land. This is an Ancestral Vision. This is a Lightning Bolt to you. This is an Opt. Bottom, draw a card. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Still have enough. Another one. DJ Khaled. Yep. Alright, we got it down. Opponent is mono red. It's gonna be tough, guys. Okay, against their deck, we'll definitely need a lot of help. So we want to have Thing in the Ice. Crucial against their deck. We also want to have some Explosive Engineers. And maybe Spell Pierce. Right. And then what we're gonna remove, Force of Negation is super bad. And then I think one Day's Undoing is also bad. I want to put in some Abrades just to have that extra oomph. Remand technically actually are very bad against their deck. Okay. Temporal. I think that's it. Let's just hope for the best. Thing in the Ice. Let's keep. We do have Thing in the Ice. And the Cryptic Command on turn 4. We're very ambitious that we can reach that. Oh, but let's see. Opponent mulligan down to 6 again. Hopefully they don't have a very explosive start. Rift Bolt suspended. Okay, I can get behind that. Steam Vent Tap. Go. Okay. Rift Bolt to me. Okay. First damage. That's a mountain. Okay. Eidolon. Days Undoing. Thing in the Ice. I'll take 2 damage. Okay. We need blue mana. We have a lot of islands here. Rift Bolt suspended. Okay. Lava Spike to me. Okay. Time Warp. Desperate. I'm desperate, guys. We need to reach turn 5. Hopefully. Okay. Goblin Guide. Sure. What's next? Temporal Mastery. Okay. That's a Temporal Mastery. Can I risk going down to 5? And then 2? I need to block. Go to blocks. Let's block this. Skewer the thing. Sure. Yes, please. Yep. Yeah, I didn't have any choice back then because if I took the damage, if I took the damage there, skewer would go to my face, so I would be at a virtual 2. But maybe that's that's another one. Yeah, I think that might be the play. Just need a land. All right, that's a land. Here's an extra turn. Sulfur Falls. Okay. It's 1 land. Okay. Out on top. Scalding Tarn. Okay. Cryptic Command. Return target permanent to owner's hand and draw a card. Let's return this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully we get a lightning bolt here. EE is also nice. Take that. Eidolon for 2. Okay. That's another Time Warp. So I can go Time Warp Explosive. And I think that's the play. Can go play land. Fetch. We'll be down to 2 though. Is it better to Temporal Mastery here? Down to 4. 6, 7. Yep, let's Mastery. We need to accumulate a lot of lands. More Time Warp. Let's Time Warp ourselves. Green. Gonna take 2 damage here. That's fine. Sulfur Falls. Let's explode. Time warp. Think we may have this. Target time warp. Time warp ourselves. Sulfur Falls attack you with the Snapcaster Mage. I think we got it, guys. Time warp ourselves. Days Undoing. Attack again. Alright, we rolled a die roll, or we won the die roll. We're against Zubiri GF. Gonna play first. Okay, this looks to be a keep to me. Let's keep. Let's start with an island with the intention to go opt. Oof. Give her runes, okay. This may be tricky, guys. Scalding Tarn, yes, I think we need lands. Okay. Not that many lands though. Okay. Give her runes is in. Stoneforge Mystic, yikes. Not what we want to see. Yep. The new Modern Horizon card, 7 to cast Caldra completes. So we're going to... Hopefully it attacks. Nope. Pay life. No. And then let's opt. Ooh. It's ambitious, but I want to keep it. Because that's the only way we can win. Ancestral Vision. Pass the turn. We loop time warps. That's our outs. Golgari Shrine. Stoneforge. Okay. Yep, we're going to take that much damage. Yeah. It's a lot of like stuff. Time warp again. Okay. Scalding Tarn. Search for a blue mana. I would assume. Then we can time warp, time warp, time warp, time warp. All the way to the bank. Jace, the Mind Sculptor, and then let's hide 2 time warps on top of our library. Oof. Okay. Okay. Hope they don't attack Jace. Okay. Yikes. Okay. What's this? Sword of Fire and Ice. Okay. And then 7/7. Okay. Will attack me or Jace? Attack Jace, attack me, then hit Jace. Alright. Smart. Okay. Okay, wish us luck. Time warp. The jig is up. Time warp. Target me. Oof, okay. We did not hit a land. That's the problem here. Yeah, I'm just going to time warp again. Oof. Not what we want to see here. I don't think we have an out now. Because they killed the thing. So yeah, we're gonna go to game 2. It's a lot of time warps. No lands. I kind of like it though. Alright, cool. That's their play. I would say maybe... Force might be bad here. Still like the Days Undoing. Definitely replace it with Sphere. I also still like putting in Abrades. Yeah. And Engineered Explosives. I think it's kind of cool. Shave 1. And 3 more. Probably like going Thing in the Ice. But this is just for red. Okay. Maybe Remands are bad. Let's shave 1 of each. Yep. Okay. Hopefully we make it. Yeah, we're gonna keep. Yeah, let's bolt. Ooh, okay. Luckily, we have an opt. I like lands. Not that many lands, but okay. Please don't. They started with this land. Tide Scholar Hollow. Sure. This is the same deck as we faced probably sometime. It's quite popular. I kind of like the deck. It's Lightning Bolt. It's another bolt. Bolty bolty. Island pass. Okay. Liliana. I think we can remand Liliana for now. Oh. Then bolt. Show them the other land that we wanted to show them. Fetch for a blue. Counter draw. Snapcaster Mage. Okay. We may still be able to do this train for a little bit longer. Here's a Snapcaster Mage for a Remand. Remand. Flash. Sure, I guess. Alright, it's exiled now. Cool, I guess. Ephemerate on the thing. So from there, let me fetch this as a red mana source. Here's a lightning bolt on that thing. Ephemerate fizzles. That exiles this thing. I got a trigger. Now I get a remand. Okay. That's a Cryptic Command and I'm going to pass the turn. Cryptic counter target spell, draw a card. No. Okay. I think we're still on it. Just trying to prevent the inevitable. Okay. Silent clearing. Okay. Silent clearing. Tide Scholar Hunt. Alright. I think I can go counter and then draw. Cryptic Command. Counter target spell, draw card. Attack. Play that land, Temporal Master now. Okay. Play that land. Attack you with Snapcaster Mage. Ancestral Vision. Today's Undoing. Okay. Full grip. Let's go. Sunforged Mystic. I would say sure. Can search. Okay. Another Caldra. End of turn. Here's a lightning bolt. Here's an Abrade. Here's a Spell Pierce. Yep. Fizzles and lightning bolt also fizzles. That's kind of okay. Right, that's a tick down. Let's go with Playland, Ancestral Visions. Attack with my Snapcaster Mage. Pass the turn. Then from there, Engineered Explosives for 2 probably might be the thing. Or just keep the Engineered Explosives. Cool. 3 turns from now, we should be good. Godless Shrine tapped. Okay. That's a dam. Sure. Destroyed. Another new card from Modern Horizons 2. Here's an opt. Put on top. I'm just going to try to win by time warping, I guess. Okay. So that brings me to a turn closer. Scalding Tarn, here's an Engineered Explosives for 2. That's the turn. Silent clearing, okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, remand. Yikes. That's not what you want to see. Alright, dude, let's draw 4 cards today. Woo! Okay. Time warp me. Jace. Then let's go with draw 3 cards. Put this to... Yup! That's how you do it, people. Make your opponent rage quit. Alright. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay, guys. And as always, stay safe.